You know, I'm starting to think that queso is the template for what most content creators should strive to be. Hear me out, y'all. Queso is an average dude telling his life story. He used to do I think some kind of housework, construction work, something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. He worked with his dad, I think, right? And I also have experience doing that. I used to do some stuff with housing and working like that. I used to help paint houses. Honestly, I think if you're a creative person, painting houses is the best thing for you to do. It's fun. It can be fun, you know? Now, of course, it gets hot outside. That's a different story. But I tried to do it, but what happened was people were scamming me. So that's a different story. But Queso is a guy from Arkansas. He's average guy. He's cool. He's funny. He's goofy. Honestly, every time I see Queso, I think he's just a fluffy white version of Corey Kenshin. And then a lot of people are talking about how he blew up being himself. And I'm like, that's what you're supposed to do. He is the perfect example. Y'all want to be Kai Cenat and freaking Speed, and y'all don't realize that's who they are too. Like, they're also themselves. Like, I will say now they kind of toned it down a little bit, but Speed's still himself. Speed's doing backflips and stuff in stream, breaking his legs, going to across the different Latin American countries. Kai is just who he is, right? Kai is who he is. He's a guy from New York. The whole rat joke. I'm starting to think that rat was magical. But I think that rat that went across his room was a guardian angel, bro. Because after that rat went across his room, he blew up. Hey, that's just what I feel. Maybe it was an angel guiding them to success. Maybe it was a lucky spirit. Whatever, I don't know. But Queso is that guy. Whenever I see Queso stream, I immediately tune in. No matter what he's doing. I was trying to play Lives of P to beat the game for my channel, and I had his stream up while I was watching it, no joke. And I was like, dude, it doesn't matter what he's playing, I can enjoy it. Do you know how hard it is to make something enjoyable that people don't like? Dude was playing 30 different games, right? In like 2 weeks. A lot of these games are not good. Some of them are horror. And every once in a while, he'll get a good horror game that's pretty cool and fun. It's pretty, high budget or whatever. But it's not the game that's enjoyable. It's him. It's not the game that's enjoyable. It's Queso himself. I need people, streamers, content creators, whatever you do, designers, to just be themselves. Because most of the time, people like you, they don't like you. Like, Queso got made up for being, kind of a fat guy, fluffy guy. And he went with the punches. He took the punches, he took the jabs, he rolled with it, and that's who he is. I appreciate him a lot, bro. As a guy who grew up in the Deep South myself, he's from Arkansas. I think he talked about in one of his streams specifically that he's from an area where you look outside your window, you see tall grass or water. Big, lands of water. And I'm like, to me, that's the same thing. You look outside, you either see, nature or you see like mountains. So for me, it's like, okay, it's kind of like a country boy, thumbs up, dab me up, shake my hand, respect it. I get it. And honestly, watching Queso made me realize I got to be myself as well. That's why I started doing my content where I wanted to. I do my own content stuff, and it's going to blow up too. I think, of course, I feel like my content's going to blow up eventually. Especially with TikTok around, but he's just who he is, man. There's no stick, there's no gimmick. Queso is who he is. I've seen Berlin talk about this, on his Speakeasy channel, where he was like, he's just himself. It's no gimmick. Like, that's the thing. You got to be yourself, man. Everybody else is taken, literally. And even with people being taken, they still strive to be like other people, which I don't get at all. It's very strange to me, Like, I've always been the odd one out since I was a kid. Even when I tried to fit in, it didn't work. Tried about the Jordans, even though I like Jordans. I tried to be, tried the lingo. I just wasn't that guy. Not to mention, I had a very deep country Southern accent, which I still have it, but it only comes out when I'm talking to people who are from the South. I was afraid of being made fun of, and now I'm just like, I'm who I am, man. You might hear it, you might not hear my accent, but it's there. It's just like, and also for me, as a southerner, I love it because like people always talk smack about the deep south. They say, oh, you know, you got the bias and the prejudice. Of course, that's everywhere. But all these guys are so stupid and they're dumb. And it's funny to me because Queso embodies that perfect stereotype, and he made it rock. A big old dude who eats a bunch of cheeseburgers and junk food, and he knows about all the foods and stuff. You know, Wendy's, Sonic, Cookout, Arby's, all that stuff. And like he literally made it into, yeah, this is who I am. Make fun of me. And his chat will get out of hand, go crazy. But also, you know what's crazy about Queso? He doesn't cuss. He might slip up once, but I think like, dude, I told you, like he's like Corey Kenshin, bro. Like he doesn't cuss, and I'm the same way. You don't hear me cuss my videos. It's like, although I do cuss in real life, like I don't really see a point in cussing on YouTube unless I try to force it. Like it has to be really forced for me to like cuss hard like that. Even though people say if you cuss a lot, you know, you're smarter. And I'm like, yeah, my family cuss like a sailor, but it's not what I really want to do. Like it's like whatever, you know. Like if it's funny, yeah, I'll cuss. Like, crap, what the heck, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, he just makes up words like you're a goober, or like, you know, what's all that noise? Like he has catchphrases, bro. And he hasn't been in the game that long. It's crazy. So like every time I watch a video of his or a stream, I'm like, this dude really gets it. And also his content isn't even heavily edited. It's very simple. It's simpleton type energy. It's simpleton type energy. I'm over here me doing all these transitions and stuff. People are like, click out the video. From now on, I'm gonna be more simple with it. Because I feel like people want simplicity. People will complain about wanting all these edits and stuff, but it's like, bro, most people don't care. They just want a person whose personality matches what they want to see. You know? Like, I love making game concept videos. I love making videos about gaming. I'm playing Lies of P, and maybe I can make it more interesting somehow. I'm trying to figure it out. And I might get 5 views. I might get 20 views. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going, though. And eventually it's going to be 20 million views. You feel me? 20,000, 200,000, 2 million. It's going to be there. I believe it. I have the faith of a mustard seed, fam. Matter of fact, not even much. My faith is like the size of like a whole forest. I believe in myself 100%. Ain't nobody stopping me. I've already broken records already in real life besides YouTube, so I believe in myself. But yeah, that I think Queso's a template, man. People will say, what about Kai Cenat? Well, Kai Cenat's doing, like, dude, look, I don't think it's possible to be Kai Cenat. I'm gonna be real. Like, he's so high up in the sky. But you know, the funny part is, he's like, Queso's matching like some of the AMP members. He's matching like FaZe Clan members stuff too. He's just, look, he streams every day around like, I think 9-10 p.m. And except for like the weekends, and does his thing. He talks for a little bit, little trivia videos. He plays a horror game, posts on his YouTube channel, makes bank. Life can't get much easier than, and then also like when people were talking about the streaming is harder than like work, he was like, I think he said this specifically. He was like, y'all, I wake up at 12 o'clock p.m. He chills all day till streaming, and he can stream. He picks games, you know, for the night and plays them and has fun. See you guys later. You know, it's not like he's like trying to plan an event. He's like, yeah, I'll stream, I'll play games, I hang out with people, and I go to sleep. What a life, man. You know. He drinks like giant orange juice for food. Hey, man, look. And the thing about that's look, that's the thing. Because Southern food will have you fluffy. I'm telling you, bro. Southern food is so good. Like, I'm in shape right now. I'm in championship right now. I'm in shape. I'm chiseled. But if I go down south for like 2 weeks, man, I'm gonna get a belly. That food is too good, dog. It's too good. The grease, the soul food, the fast food. And I know they have some, like, you know, they have like a lot of places where you can eat now is better, but most of the time that food is not that. Up north food is trash. I'm sorry, it is. Down south food, that food is so good. It's just, Everything fried. Fried Oreos, fried booty cheeks, fried okra, fried squirrel. Everything's there. Queso, man. I appreciate you for making way for us, man. You're that guy. You're him.